So as folks are joining us, again, welcome to everybody for joining us for this Summer Advising and Registration Information webinar for first-time first-year CNSM students. We're so happy that you're here with us. You decided to join us to learn a little bit more about how to best prepare yourself as you begin your journey as a student at Cal State Long Beach. So we're gonna go ahead and start with introductions. With our panelists. So I'm Efren Melina. I'm an advisor for CNSM as well as a Thrive coordinator. So again, thank you for joining us. We're so happy that you're here with us to learn more about how to prepare yourself for SOAR and eventually for the fall semester. I'll hand it over to Shannon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited that you're going to be that we get a chance to work with you this fall. Today, we're just going to share, some key information to kind of make you feel a little bit more secure on what the next steps are and what to expect when you join us on campus for SOAR orientation and registration. For myself, I don't know if I introduced myself. My name is Shannon Durbin. I'm also an advisor, and let me go ahead and hand it over to Sergio.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sergio Tamores. I am the coordinator of peer learning. I oversee the Jensen SAS and Lindgren Math Centers for tutoring, and I'm just really excited to meet you guys during SOAR. So I'll pass it back to Efren.
Next slide, please. All right, so a few housekeeping items. First, we want to make sure that your video and microphone are disabled just to minimize any distractions. If you have any questions throughout this webinar, please make sure to use the Q&A feature, which you can find towards the bottom of the screen. These will be answered either towards the end or throughout the webinar via the chat feature. We will prioritize questions related to the topic being presented today. And we are recording this info session, so if you want to come back to it and review some information, it'll be available on the Summer SOAR Guidance for Incoming First-Time First-Year Students website. And then moving forward, we really want to encourage you to start getting into the rhythm of checking your primary email address regularly, as that is how we communicate with our incoming students. And then once you start your academic journey here at Cal State Long Beach in the fall, make sure that you get also in the habit of checking your Cal State Long Beach email as well. Next slide, please. All right, so the agenda, we're going to be reviewing upcoming deadlines, how to prepare for your SOAR dates. We're going to be talking about course recommendations, SOAR advising registration and orientation, next steps, what can you bring to SOAR to be prepared, and finally, a Q&A session. Next slide, please. All right, so important deadlines. As you can see, June 1st has already passed. That was the deadline for the CNSM Incoming First-Time First-Year Advising Survey. So we have not completed this survey. We want to encourage you to complete it as soon as possible. You'll note that in the chat, you'll see some links being plugged in there. Make sure that you click on those so you can see them on your phone or on your computer, wherever you're joining us from. So again, if you have not completed the survey, make sure to complete it as soon as possible. The next deadline is July 10th for your math and chemistry placement. Again, July 10th for the CNSM Academic Advising course on Canvas. And lastly, SOAR, right, which is going to be in between July 30th and August the 12th. So these are our main deadlines. Make sure you put these deadlines on your calendar, on your phone, whatever works for you, to ensure that you do not miss any important deadlines. And if you have not completed that survey, make sure you complete it. Next slide, please. How do you prepare for SOAR? So we want to make sure that all of our students get the correct fall 2025 courses, right? For that, the CNSM Academic Advising Center needs a few things from you. As already mentioned, we need that first-time first-year survey, and make sure you have that completed. If necessary, complete the math and chemistry ALEX placement assessments due on June the 10th. For more information about the math and chemistry placements, we hope that you were able to join us last week for that particular webinar. But if not, the information is on our website for math and chemistry placements. If you want to go over and review it, and if you have any questions, please let us know. And lastly, the official transcripts submitted to Cal State Long Beach by July the 15th. So make sure these are additional deadlines. There's a lot of deadlines coming up, so make sure that you write them down, you put them on your phone, so you can remind yourself of these deadlines. Next slide, please. Course recommendations. So prior to attending SOAR, you'll receive course recommendations via email from the CNSM Academic Advisors. So that's why we really encourage our students, incoming students, to regularly check your email, because you'll receive very important information up and coming to your SOAR date and after that as well. These course recommendations, which is going to be your fall 2025 classes, are going to be based on the following: that first year survey that we've talked about a couple times, math and chemistry, placement info, and any submitted transcripts, including AP scores, IB, CLEP, and any transferable college level courses that you completed. And lastly, these course recommendations are also going to be based on your pre-major and general education requirements, otherwise known as GE requirements. Next slide. So this is how your course recommendations is going to look like. Please do not take a screenshot. Do not take these and enroll in these in the fall. This is only an example of what you're going to be receiving in the summer prior to your SOAR date. So at the very top in that green box, you'll see some initials. Those initials are from the advisor that has completed your course recommendations. You always want to make sure that the name, your email, your pre-major is correct. Just make sure that everything is solid. On the red box to the left, you'll see how many courses you were recommended, right? So course 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. And then on the right-hand side, in the little purple box, you'll notice units, right? So each class has different unit amounts. Just to provide you a quick example, Math 118A has a 3-unit, is 3 units. Chem 111A and Chem 111A Lab is a 5-unit class. So you'll notice that each class has different units. We keep in mind, right, based on your survey results, how many units you're going to be enrolling in the fall, right? So we take other things into consideration, whether you're working or so on, and you are you're working, you know, coming in and trying to get acquainted with being a college student, right? So we take different things into consideration. So in that blue box, right, in the note section, for some classes, for example, for English, you'll see that it'll give you some options, right? And so some students may just take English 100B because that's what they want to take, and that was what's recommended. However, there are opportunities for you to choose some other classes that are listed here, right? And you may choose a different class to fill that particular area, right? But it has to be from the list there in the notes section. You can look at the schedule of classes to see a little bit about what this other class is about. Some of them are a little bit more detailed, has a specific topic. So, but some students may just stick with English 100B or may select a different class. And at the very bottom, you'll see the little circle with the arrow. You'll see the total amount of units you're going to be enrolling for the semester, right? So typically, it could be between 15 units, which is, this could be like an example, right? Again, this is only an example. You'll receive your course recommendations during the summertime prior to your SOAR date, and we'll review those then. Next slide, please. All right, so SOAR, what can you expect? An overview of your day is going to be, you're going to be checking in with SOAR. You're going to be participating with SOAR to complete your orientation. And then you're going to be coming to us, right? You're gonna be receiving advisement from CNSM, and you're gonna be registering for your classes with CNSM. Next slide. So after you check in with SOAR, and you're gonna be attending SOAR orientation programming, they're gonna take you up until lunch, so you're gonna have lunch right after orientation programming. After that, their peer advisors are gonna be escorting you to HSCI, which is Hall of Science, which is a building we're located in. You're gonna meet the academic advising team. You're gonna be receiving an advisement presentation plus activities. And then finally, what everybody has been waiting for, right? Your registration. So you're gonna be registering for your fall 2025 courses at the very end of the day. Next slide. Next steps. Again, as I've already mentioned, and please check your emails regularly. We don't want you to miss any information that is critical, any deadlines. We want to make sure that you're keeping yourself up to date with these deadlines or anything that is coming up. We want to make sure that you complete the first time first year survey, math and chemistry placements, if those are necessary for you, and complete the Canvas course found on SSO. And again, if you have not completed the first time first year survey, please make sure to complete it ASAP. You will receive your course recommendations via email before you attend SOAR. So make sure you keep an eye out for your email before your SOAR dates. And a little bit more on course recommendations. These will be emailed to you mid to late July based on your SOAR date. So the closer the SOAR date it is, you'll probably get you'll get your course recommendations before then. Please review your course recommendations and just get familiar with the courses, look at the course recommendations, and just so you can get a little bit familiar with it. And make sure you bring your course recommendations with you, whether it's a physical copy or a digital copy on your phone or your tablet or on your laptop. Okay. Next slide, please. So what do you bring to SOAR? So first, we want to make sure that you dress comfortably. You'll be going in and out. You'll be participating in activities. So want to make sure you also bring a light jacket just in case you get a little bit cold, or a sweater. Just so when you're indoors and outdoors, make sure you bring comfortable shoes. If you are able to, bring a laptop or a tablet. This is going to be for taking notes and registering for classes. Now, if you're not able to bring a laptop or a tablet, please contact CNSM-Advising at CSULB.edu, and we'll go ahead and help you out there with that. And make sure you bring a pen or pencil for notes or any activities that you'll be participating in. Make sure that you bring your course recommendations, like I mentioned, either a digital copy or a printed copy. Be ready to meet new people. Relax, right? We're going to be embarking on this new journey being a student here at Castle Long Beach at the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. And be ready to be welcomed at the beach. We'll be happy to join you, to join you in this celebration, to be part of the beach. So next slide, please. All right, we've come to the end of this webinar. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to utilize the chat feature. And then we'll go ahead and answer those questions as they come in.
Thank you so much, Efren. And I want to thank everyone for showing up here today. Please note the webinar chat where we've put links. We've put them multiple times, so it's not literally every link in the chat, but please click on those, bookmark those links so that you can refer to them later. A lot of the stuff that in terms of deadlines, you're going to go ahead and find them on our summer SOAR guidance for incoming first-time first-year students. That will include the link to the first-time first-year survey. That will include Math placement information, it'll include chemistry placement information, it'll include how to get in touch with SOAR, if you have any questions about your orientation date. So you definitely want to check that out. We also included our CNSM Academic Advising Center email in the chat. That's in like the last two webinar chat links there. Feel free to go ahead and copy that down. And if you've got questions for us, just send us an email and we'll respond to you and get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and answer the question. It says, on one of the slides, it mentions a Canvas course on SSO. What is that course? So if you go to our SOAR CNSM Summer SOAR Guidance for Incoming Students link, or that link, among the other things that you're going to find there is a link to the Canvas course information. Basically, you're going to log into your CSULB SSO. Some people refer to it as My Apps. Essentially, it opens up, it's basically your gateway to pretty much everything you do here at CSULB. So it'll not only include a chiclet for Canvas, but it'll include an Outlook email chiclet. It'll include Beach Connect. It'll include all these different places, and also include student centers where students get registered for classes and find a lot of other key information. So I would say start getting familiar with logging into your CSULB SSO and seeing what apps are available there. And in terms of the Canvas course, it's a really great opportunity for students to get on there. It takes no time at all. I would say 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And what it'll do is it's going to take you through a lot of key resources that are going to be really, really helpful to you. It's also going to help you understand how to get registered. It's going to help you understand what resources are available. So spend that time to just complete that Canvas course. It'll help answer a lot of questions. Okay, so I'm going to answer the honors question. If there's an honors program, will we also be meeting with honors advisors to help us with choosing our classes? So it's my understanding that students that are coming in as honors students will talk to their honors advisors prior to coming to campus for SOAR orientation. And during that meeting, they'll discuss the honors program with you in more detail. They may also have some course recommendations to offer you. Just so you know, also the people in CNSM Academic Advising, we're familiar with courses that count towards honors. So we know what courses honors students can take to meet specific requirements. So we'll be able to help you out as well. Other questions? So the question is, would scoring lower on ALEKS math placement delay biology majors graduation? So what's really important, and we will be posting the next week, the math and placement webinar. So if you weren't able to attend that last week, we're going to post a recording of that webinar. You can also find on our CNSM Summer SOAR Guidance for Incoming Students on that website, on the left, yes, the left-hand side menu, you're going to see a tab that says math placement and chem placement. And so in general, that's just a good place to kind of understand what score you'd have to get in ALEKS to place. So for math ALEKS, students have 4 opportunities to try and get the score that they want for math ALEKS. So the first attempt, you'll just take it. And at the end of taking the assessment, you'll get a score. And so for students who are going to place into pre-calc, they will have a score between 60 and 79. And for students who are going to place into Calculus 1, they'll have a score of 80 or higher. And so if a student takes the assessment, the math ALEKS, and they never get above a 79, then they would start in pre-calculus. And as a bio major, that means you'd be taking Math 113. And that's only, that course, after you take that course, you'll be going to calculus the very next semester. So it's only one semester, delay. And the good news with a bio major is that you only have to complete calculus 1. So after your first year, you'd be done with all of your pure math courses, and it would only be chemistry courses and biology classes, and then of course, general education courses. So in most cases, students, even if they start in Math 113, which a lot of students start in Math 113, which is the pre-calculus course, a lot of those students can make up time by taking a course or two over the summer at a community college. So it doesn't necessarily have to delay your graduation. Other questions? I think we'll give folks like 1 more minute just in case they're typing.
Yeah.
I know I type really slow, so I'm
Yeah.
always happy when people wait a little bit. Well, if anyone's still typing a question, we just wanna, maybe all of us could just say, our thank yous right now. Again, my name is Shannon. I'm one of your advisors. We're really looking forward to seeing you really soon. It's gonna be here before we know it. It's gonna be a really fun day for you. Jam-packed, but fun. And at the end of the day, you're gonna go home with your course recommendations all scheduled and registered for your fall semester. So we look forward to helping you out with all of that. Let me hand it back over to Efren, our amazing presenter.
Awesome. Again, just like Shannon mentioned, thank you for joining us today. We're excited to work with you throughout the summer and then throughout your journey here at Cal State Long Beach. And we're here to support you. We're here to guide you. And we're excited to see you over at SOAR and help you with your course recommendations and registration. So again, thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.